What a wild, unpredictable, drama-filled Sunday it was in the NFL. Week 3 gave us everything fans dream about: heated sideline confrontations, clutch comebacks, heartbreaking injuries, and a reminder of why this league remains the most-watched spectacle in American sports. But one moment in particular stole the spotlight. Imagine this: Kansas City Chiefs superstar Travis Kelce, red-faced and fired up, going nose-to-nose with head coach Andy Reid in front of millions of viewers, two icons of the game, in the middle of a heated exchange, while their season teetered on the brink. Was this the moment that saved Kansas City's year, or the beginning of a deeper rift? Tonight, we break it all down. It's been a shaky start to the season for Kansas City. After opening the year with back-to-back losses, something they hadn't done since 2014, questions were swirling. Was the dynasty fading? Was Travis Kelce, the emotional heartbeat of this team, starting to lose his edge? Remember, in Week 1, he collided with rookie receiver Xavier Worthy and injured him. In Week 2, he bobbled a critical ball that turned into a game-changing interception. The Chiefs weren't just losing games, they were losing their identity. And then came Week 3 against the New York Giants, a must-win under the primetime lights of Sunday Night Football. Midway through the second quarter, with Kansas City clinging to a 6-0 lead, the cameras caught it. Kelce and Andy Reid, shouting at one another on the sideline. Reid even bumped Kelce with his shoulder during the exchange. It was raw. It was emotional. It was the kind of clash that fans love to dissect. And it instantly brought back memories of last season's Super Bowl, where Kelce shoved Reid in frustration after being held out of a critical play. Back then, people called it fiery competitiveness. Was this more of the same, or something more troubling? Here's the twist. Instead of unraveling, the Chiefs seemed to find themselves after that confrontation. It was as if the spark between Reid and Kelce ignited the rest of the roster. Patrick Mahomes settled in, throwing 2 second-half touchdowns. Harrison Butker nailed 3 field goals. And newcomer Tyquan Thornton delivered the play of the night, a breathtaking catch in the fourth quarter that set up Kareem Hunt's 1-yard touchdown run. Final score, 22-9. The Chiefs finally had their first win of the season. But the story wasn't just about the win. It was about that moment, Kelce and Reid, two larger-than-life figures, clashing in front of the world. And Reid, ever the calming presence, downplayed it afterward. "I love Travis' passion, man. I'm okay with that," Reid told reporters. "Sometimes I have to be the policeman. He's an emotional guy, but he's all in." You could almost sense the mutual respect beneath the fire. This wasn't a team falling apart. This was a family fight, the kind that makes you stronger. And if that wasn't enough drama for one Sunday night, the rest of the NFL slate delivered fireworks of its own. The Philadelphia Eagles pulled off one of the most thrilling comebacks of the young season. Down late in the fourth quarter, with fans already bracing for defeat, Jalen Hurts and company orchestrated a stunning drive that flipped the game on its head. With less than 2 minutes left, Hurts connected on back-to-back deep throws, setting up the go-ahead touchdown. The crowd erupted, the sideline went wild, and suddenly, the Eagles had pulled off a win that will be talked about for weeks. And here's the kicker. The Eagles' comeback wasn't just exciting, it was symbolic. After a rocky offseason and questions about whether this team could replicate last year's success, Week 3 showed us that the fight is still there. This isn't a team ready to fade quietly. This is a group that knows how to claw its way back when everything looks lost. Of course, not everything was celebration and fireworks. Week 3 was marred by a wave of quarterback injuries that reshaped the weekend. Washington's Jaden Daniels was sidelined. Minnesota's J.J. McCarthy couldn't go. Cincinnati's Joe Burrow was out. And perhaps most painfully for Jets fans, Justin Fields missed out as well. For starting quarterbacks, gone in one weekend. It was a reminder of just how fragile this game is, how quickly fortunes can change, and how much depth matters in a league where every week feels like life or death. Think about it. How many seasons have been derailed because of one injury at the quarterback position? How many teams entered the year with Super Bowl hopes, only to see those dreams dashed in a single moment? That's what makes the NFL so brutal and so compelling. Every snap matters. Every hit carries weight. And every backup quarterback has to be ready for his chance to step into the fire. Still, despite the injuries, despite the chaos, Week 3 gave us classic football moments. Rivalries rekindled, playoff rematches that lived up to the hype, and games that swung on a single play, reminding us why Sundays in the fall feel like religion for millions of fans across the country. But let's circle back to Kansas City, because that's the image that will define this weekend. Travis Kelce and Andy Reid, face-to-face, voices raised, emotions boiling over. Was it just the passion of the moment? Or is it a sign of deeper cracks in the Chiefs' dynasty? One thing's for sure, the NFL doesn't give you time to breathe. The Chiefs got their win, but the season is long, the competition is fierce, and the world will be watching to see if this team can turn fire into fuel, or if the sparks will eventually burn them down. And that's the beauty of it. Week 3 is already in the books, but the storylines are only just beginning. We'll be dissecting these moments all week long, from the Eagles' comeback magic, to the quarterback injury crisis, to the heated showdown between coach and superstar. This NFL Sunday reminded us why we tune in, why we debate, and why we care so deeply. Because every week is a new chapter, and in the NFL, the drama never ends.